Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's up, everybody? Hello, Bachelor Nation.
Bachelor Nation, we will be joined this season by Waleed
Yep. Welcome back, guys.
and Brett.
Cheers, Bachelor Nation.
Guys, as we mentioned, we're here to talk The Bachelor. This is season 27, episode 1. We at the Reality Guys, this is where we got our start. The Bachelor is the original series. Our logo, everything is kind of like based around The Bachelor. It's traveled multiple multiverses with us. So from 1K and back, we are here. We haven't been huge on these seasons recently. I think if you're a big Bachelor Nation fan, you know the quality has not been great really outside of Paradise. And we're hoping maybe Zach somehow can rescue us. After week 1, though, not really sure, boys. Not really sure. Not to say that there weren't some great things about this episode that I really enjoyed, a lot of things that we can laugh about, but not super confident after week 1. Bri.
Nah, man, he's corny. I wrote like in my notes, like just the dude stays corny and just like all of his interactions with the girls, like I have no faith.
Quick thoughts, Waleed.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Brian, but it's kind of funny though, because I think he knows that a lot of America thinks that, and you see how he like carries himself in the house. Like when he was standing in front of the roses and he has like this stoic look on his face, like he's all serious and everything. I'm like, man, this guy really thinks he's like Bruce Wayne or something. But at least he's trying to believe that just to make it more, cool. But it's like, dude, you're trying hard a little bit, I can tell.
Brett.
Yeah, I think y'all are haters. I don't see what the issue is.
Oh, I like that.
Fine.
See, it's fine.
If I were in his place, y'all be shitting on me all day. And nah, screw that. I think he's fine.
Well, headset Brett thinks it's okay. So we'll figure it out. So obviously we know what we're kind of arguing about here. Zach, he went pretty far last year with Rachel. His exit was kind of almost a surprising one. It just like one day he woke up and was like, oh, I'm on The Bachelorette. This isn't real. I'm out. But then he came and he parlayed that into coming back on The Bachelor, and he says he wants to meet his best friend, his wife. I'm sure that's going to go super well. Another gripe off the top here, guys. What happened to the limo entrances? What happened? Like back in the early seasons that we covered, the Matt James season, the Katie season, the cool PJ. We literally interviewed a guy because Smooth PJ had a fire truck entrance, right? Like, what I know that was like character defining moments. What our boy who was in the box, he's been on like 2 seasons of Paradise because he's
Greg. I think is it Greg?
Yeah, Greg. He hit himself in Aaron's buddy. Is that Aaron's buddy?
No, that's James.
It wasn't James.
I was thinking of the dude in the table. Sorry.
No, James was in the gift box for the entire premiere, and he came out. He was this huge, handsome guy. It was like this. I'm like, oh, this guy's got personality. I mean, this is all I have, honestly, guys. Like, I wrote all the entrances down, right? But like, they're really not worth a squat. There's like 1 or 2 that are worth it. People I want to highlight, then I'll ask you guys if you want to highlight anything. My favorite probably is Greer. I love Greer. I am Greer. You are Greer. We are Greer. It was like I am Groot. Greer speaks in the third person. It wasn't even a limo entrance. It was just her like season entrance in the beginning. I'm all in on Greer. She's not my pick, but all in on Greer. Is anyone else a big Greer guy?
I do actually like Greer. She just comes off very natural and everything, and just like it wasn't an awkward conversation. And yeah, I mean, I had a feeling he was going to give the rose to her. It just seemed like it was the most comfortable he was all night. So I'll give him kudos for that. At least he made a good choice for the first impression rose, where a lot of bachelors and bachelorettes in the past didn't always make the right choice. So that was good. Good start.
I think the only reason he gave her the rose, I mean, she's cute and all, and good conversation, but like, did he ask her why she moved to New York? Because I wanted to hear more about that, because she basically sold herself. I'm like, oh, I'm from Texas. I love Austin, Texas, blah, blah, blah. And we didn't really get to see too much of it, or why the hell she left and went to New York. And
she went to New York to get him a cup of coffee, Brett. She kept it warm all the way back.
Was that her, the coffee one? Okay.
What his response was so lame. Oh, it's still warm.
Oh, he had no. Let's get this over with. 0 game, right? He had not one sly or smooth remark back to anything that any of those women.
No, he did kiss somebody. I will give him that. He
kissed a lot of girls.
No, but like he's kissing rears and kissing Greers.
But on a show like this, if you're the Bachelor, you have 30 girls coming to see you. It is much easier to go around kissing a bunch of girls who want to kiss you because they want to be able to brag about the fact that they kissed him first over the other girls. Girls are in competition with each other, so they're going to kiss you just for that alone because they want that kind of connection first before anyone else. So it's going to be easy for a guy to kiss a bunch.
Did he kissed one or two, or who did he kiss right out the limo? Because that was my question of, if I walk out of the limo, do I do like, if my move or whatever it is I'm using starts with a kiss out of the limo, is that a good move or a bad move?
Bailey got a kiss because she got her name forgotten.
Oh yeah.
So that was what the very first kiss out of the limo was, the girl that he got her name wrong during at the final rose ceremony thing during after the Bachelorette. So
on the daily, thinking of Balin.
Yeah, Balin. Balin's a great name.
Morning, Balin.
Katie, my pick, she got a few kisses. That was my preview special blind pick, and she was heavily featured in this, and looks like she was in the preview, so she's going to make it at least solid part of the season. RIP, we'll get to the eliminations, but one of Brian's pick, Olivia, was eliminated this week. So one of us is already down our pick for this season.
Who the hell was my pick again?
I had your pick.
Wally, you picked Bailey, right?
I have it right here. I texted it to Brian.
Somebody
Bailey was Waleed. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
So Bailey.
She did look good. She's got those eyes, so she might make it kind of far.
Balin. I love that you get Balin. Actually, that's actually really classic.
Speaking of the Limo Exits, so I thought two of the one of them wasn't that funny. It was kind of creepy. Licking Lekka. She went home night one. Ow. She licked him in the ear or something. But the other girl that she's like, I heard when you had your date in Holland didn't go well. Well, you were in the wrong Holland.
Yeah, Holland also
I thought
eliminated.
That was hilarious. That's funny.
Bad jokes out. Like, that's pretty good. Speaking of another person out, we did have our obligatory first episode. Someone has to either self-eliminate or get themselves eliminated, and it's Madison from North Dakota.
Oh, God.
What happened? That was fast. It was awkward. I mean, yeah, like
the gritty.
Oh God, Brian, check out our Twitter. Brian actually was live tweeting this episode, and he has a tweet about when he was doing the gritty. It was actually quite funny.
I mean, I liked her and thought she was, was bringing some energy, and that she, like, if anything, would just become the villain of the season and not just like straight up get kicked out night one. And then like
a couple of the blondes, they're going to be the villains. Looks like.
Yeah. Oh, that social media girl apparently is going to be the villain, I've heard. And I just thought, like, the way when she kissed him, like, she really wanted to kiss and went for it, and then it looked normal on camera, but then afterwards he was like acting like it creeped him out and stuff, and then just sent her home. So I don't know.
For all the girls that they bring on, like all the good girls who come in with like class and carry themselves like in a certain way, and go about it the right way, they always got to bring in like one or two or multiple girls who come in who I don't know. She just comes off like a girl who had like an emotional past, went through a lot of trauma and bad experiences growing up, to the point where she doesn't even remember how to like carry herself around people anymore, and therefore it leads to desperation, which showed, and it's just a turnoff. It could have been.
Yeah, I think with her and the licking girl and the Holland girl and maybe some others, I think he really picked up on like these girls like are just kind of out there and not like my stay-at-home wife, and he just got rid of them.
Yeah, I mean, overall, he did have like not a ton to have to go off of as far as like not liking the women from the conversation. So like getting licked or getting a goofy joke or having a name like Holland, like, just bothered him. So this guy's going to go for safe, man. This guy is going safe. We said it from the preview special. He is going safe. I picked a tall blonde nurse from Texas. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't going like social media content creators, pilot. He ain't doing that.
He shouldn't. Nope, he shouldn't at all.
He shouldn't. He's smart. This guy actually, for once, like, Brian is obviously taking care of his kid right now, but like Brian put up a good point earlier. We were texting. Is like, at least they're bringing on a lot of women who like want to live in Texas. This obvious guy wants to stay in Austin. Like, he's not trying to play like going to LA, New York, which a lot of these people do. And it's why we've said shows like, even as goofy as they are, like Love is Blind and stuff, could work because they make you match with people, and Married at First Sight, they make you match with people who live in the same city as you. So there's no who has to leave their family, their job, any of that BS that like should be taken into account when you're watching these shows. When you watch it as much as we do at this point, like screw it.
He's just looking for a real simple, beautiful girl, who's feminine, friendly, and it's somewhat traditional. That's basically what it seems like he's looking for.
I want to quickly run through the rose ceremony, guys. The following women receive roses and will be continuing. We did have the 2 first impression roses already with I Am Greer and what was it, Bailey, right? The Brianna. So Christina, Charity, Bailey, Jess, Genevieve, Davia, Allie, Brooklyn, Katie, Anastasia, Kylie, Gabby, Catherine, Mercedes, Ariel, Victoria, Kimberly, and Kat. The following women did not receive roses and were murdered. Sonia, Lekka, Holland, Victoria, Olivia times 2, Becca, Kara, and Vanessa. Besides Madison as well. Yeah, we lost 2 Olivias. Overall, guys, look, I think the preview looks like there's gonna be a lot of crying, a lot of drama. We're gonna be here for every episode. Just not like the energy that usually we get from a Bachelor premiere, right? The entrance is usually a bit more upbeat. There's usually some kind of actual drama, and we didn't get either of that. There's no one drunk, like no one blacked out, like none of the funny things, like you said, no one wearing costumes. Like they kind of mailed this one in my opinion, but doesn't mean the rest of the season can't be good.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, moving forward, I don't have like the highest hopes for this franchise as a whole going forward. Hoping that something happens. And at the end of the day, at least let's see if he, makes the right decision. Because the last Bachelor was Clayton, and we all know how much he pretty much just dug himself a hole in his season. So I'm just curious to see how Zach carries himself through the whole process into finding whatever he wants. So.
For sure.
Clayton brought all the drama, man. Maybe Zach will bring all the drama too. He's gonna get 3 girls from Texas, sleep with all of them. And
how many episodes until we're going? We miss Clayton.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Hey, I think Sean Lowe looks pretty damn good. They should just bring him back. But I guess he's in a happy marriage.
We're not recycling. I want the old man Bachelor before that. Check out the rest of the stuff we have going on this week on the Reality Guys. We have reviews of Below Deck. We have the challenge, Married at First Sight. What else do we have this week? I know I'm forgetting something, but
check out the challenge.
I said the challenge already.
Oh,
but we have a lot of stuff coming out this week. Jersey Shore premieres as well. So plenty of stuff. Like, subscribe, check out our TikTok, our Twitter, our Instagram, and our Facebook as well. And let the ads play. For myself, Waleed, Brett, Brian, thank you. Peace.